Hello everybody and welcome back to Getting Artsy with Cindy. I'm glad you're here with me in my Dare to Be Artsy studio. So today we're really excited to start sharing with you all of our new release. Today we're going to do Make Waves, and then we're just going to, for the next couple weeks, we're going to just start sprinkling out some new stuff for you guys. Before I flip the camera around, I'm going to show you some of the stamps. I think it'll be easier to show it to you this way because there's not such a big glare. First, let me show you the paper. So we have Sea Garden. I think this is beautiful. And then the back side are these beautiful waves. And you notice all of our papers have a fun stripe on them. So that's the first one. Then we have Under the Sea. And look at all those fun characters in that page. We're going to have some stamps and dies that are going to cut a lot of these images right out of the paper. And I love the background here. Kind of has the mermaid scales, and just is really pretty. You're going to be able to use that for a lot of different things, not just the under the sea kind of images. So the other one is, which is fun, is Mystical Mermaids. And you're going to see that our stamps coordinate with this one too. And then this one has a nice bright pink stripe that's going to work with all of these papers. So fun, fun, fun. All right, let's look at some of the stamps. First one, and all of these have dies. I'll pull this one out. So this first one is Jellyfish. And then our dies, we just threw a whole bunch of things in there. So you're going to get lots of dies in that collection. This next one, Mermazing. You've got You Are Mermazing, Mermaids and Mimosas, and it even has a little teeny wine glass. So I'm going to show you an example of that. So really cute. Then this one is Seahorses. And lots of different sentiments on here. I Love You to the Bottom of the Deep Blue Sea. One of my favorites. I think that's really cute. And then, so I went ahead and added a fourth stamp that has kind of sentiments that'll go with all three of those. And I can't resist, I have a hard time just making a stamp set with just words. So I added these little waves. So I'm going to show you some samples on how to use that. They actually can be layered together, and I'm going to show you again how they work well together. This one is one separate stamp, and then this is another stamp. Go ahead and flip the camera around so we can make a card, and I'll show you some more samples afterwards. So let's get started. We're going to do a slimline card. We're just doing something really simple. I already cut all the pieces because I want plenty of time to show you guys some samples. So I am using, for the main part of my base, I'm using our wavy slimline framelets. We're using that outside piece and the little square, or the rectangle, and then the inside piece. So that's what we're using. I love that set. All right. So you've already cut this. Again, I just think these waves are so pretty. I could do this on the background as well, which I think is nice, but I'm just kind of drawn to the bold, dark colors. So for my slimline cards, I do 8.5 by 7.5 and fold it in half. That's just kind of how I've chosen to do it, so that it's easy. It's just one cut out of a plain piece of paper. So, and then here I put I Love You to the Bottom of the Deep Blue Sea, and then one of those stamps has the little bubbles in it. So I literally used all three stamp sets in this one card because I think they all work so well together. Then we're going to put this on here, and then we've got all these fun little characters, and then we're going to do something on the inside of the card. So I think I am going to just center this. I'm going to just do this part flat, and I'm going to pop all of the little elements. So if you guys have a store near you, definitely check with them, tell them what you like, let them know what you want them to carry, and shop local. If you've got a store near you, we love it when you guys shop local. So we definitely want to keep our stores in business. So let's go ahead and add this little guy here, because I already even put the foam tape on to save us a little time. Look at this cute little, this makes a cute little addition down here at the bottom of the sentiment. And then let's add this one. We've got the mermaid, the seahorses, and the jellyfish. And don't they look great together? Look at that. Cute. And then let's go ahead and do the inside. So here, the main part of the card, I already cut it and stuck that on kind of. We've got the mermaid paper, and then you've got the stripe on the background. And then I just cut a circle here. So let's, and the big piece, it was cut with that wavy die, which is nice because it just has a little pierce around the edge to kind of give it a nice little finished look. You know me, with the Slimline cards, I think it's nice to add a little something to the inside. So even if it's just a piece of pattern paper in the back, give yourself plenty of room for a little sentiment. I just think it adds instead of a totally white inside page. And then let's go ahead and add this extra little guy here. And then, so with those, I just used the tri-blend marker and just used 2 different colors. Can you see that? And then I like to add just a little bit of light blue. Let's see, get it? I used the Copic marker for the light blue just because I had it handy. This is B000. And I just added, you can see how I just added a little bit of light blue around it so it helps it pop. I think it just added just enough to make it not look like a too flat of an image. And then I designed the paper. Let me show you this. You see how this one looks like it's holding the bubble, and this one's got her arm stretched around the top of the bubble. I kind of designed it in a way to allow for some circles for scrapbookers. You can, I wish I had another circle, not cut. No, I could do this. I kind of barely stuck that on there. So I kind of did it so that you could do a scrapbook page and have like a photo there. Did I do the mermaid page yet? I don't think I did. And then you can do another one right here. So here it is. Yeah, I already did that. So look, see, you've got the girl up here, you've got this in here, this one, all these girls are around this one. These 2 girls are around this circle, or 3 girls. So you've got these all 3, they're gonna fit with your image there. So there is a scrapbook page with this paper. And of course, these are my little grandbabies. So he's even got little sea creatures on his shirt right there. That was like a perfect page. We got Splashy and Sassy and Make Waves. And you're gonna see this little wave here and these 2 waves. Guess where that came from? That's this one and this one. So these are gonna be great on a scrapbook page. So there's that. All right. So there's that. All right, you guys want to see the rest of our samples? Samples. How many of you like shadow box cards? Look at this one. Again, this is how these collections go so well together. So you've got here's the jellyfish, and then the seahorses, and then you've got the mermaids just in the background, which I think are cute. I popped this one up. I don't know if you guys have made this kind of card before. If you have not, let me show you how easy this is. This is your standard size A2 card. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. If you take that size and you add an inch to either side, and then you're going to score it at 1/2 inch and 1 inch, and then from this side score it at 1/2 inch and 1 inch. You take that size piece of paper and cut it twice. So then when you put it together, you're just gluing the 1/2 inch pieces together. So you take your front piece and you cut a window in it, and then you'll notice, let me do it to the side, you see the little piece in the middle, this one right here? That is actually tucked on a flap in between the where I glued it, so that you have, so you can move it back and forth and he like moves in there. So quick little demo on how to make a shadow box card. Then here's another example. This is our jellyfish, and again another example on the waves. See how pretty this looks together when you overlap them. So you've got your one there and the one with a swirl. That's how they work together, or you can use them separately. This is our jellyfish. Get that out of the way. I don't know how many I can get on this. This is all the jellyfish ones to start with. And look at this. This is so cute. This is by Kendra on our design team. Look how cute. She used our squares, our rectangle framelits. I love the extra button on that one. Then this one's got a lot going on. We've got our paper back here. We use the waves in the background. We've got all of these little elements or stamps. And this has got the, if you get stung by a jellyfish, I would totally pee on you. I think that's fun. I saw that one. It kind of refers, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that Friends episode where they, anyway, had to, yeah. I won't go into that. Okay. And then here's another one. We use some distressing on the background. And so a very simple card. Okay, and so here are the seahorses. Couple simple cards here. And here's another one, again, using the waves. And Along for the Tide. Along for the Tide is on that Under the Sea Sentiment set. And you've got your little bubbles. Okay, we've got a couple more. Here is Splashy and Sassy. And I use the waves in the background here. I love these two. I use that same die set that we used for this one. I think this is a nice way to layer, where you just have the waves as a border. That's cute. And did I do anything on the inside of this one? I don't think I did. Okay, there's that one. And then here's another one. I love this one. Mermaids and Mimosas. Now look, can you see the little wine glasses in their hands? So not your typical mermaids. And then I used our stencil, the Sunrays stencil, to do the background. And that is that card. So I think that is
loving them.
All of the cards we're going to show you guys today. And you guys have a great week, and I think that's it. All right, good. Keep the comments coming. I love to hear from you guys, and enjoy your week. I dare you to be artsy. All right, take care, guys.